I just left Trader Joe's and wound up with an awesome, register person. Sometimes it can feel orchestrated at Trader Joe's, hard to explain. No jump in the line. Please continue on 22nd Street. So people want to drive up here. You really can't get into the parking lot this way, you know, so, but anyway, oh, they would drop someone off and then, I don't know, whatever. I was talking to the register guy in Trader Joe's, number 10. I got number 10, so they're numbered for a reason. Now other stores you go through lanes and they might not be numbered at the register, like the aisles are numbered, like clean up in aisle 6, you know. But anyway, I was talking to him about how perfect Target is, Target store. So if you were to work for a delivery company, you would quickly learn that all items are marked to a T. So say you're looking for water, like Target brand water, the order would say, I want 2, you know, Target brand waters, if they have it, you know, and under it it'll say, located in aisle B, bay 6, shelf 5, and then, you know, it goes down to the nitty-gritty of classification and categorization. Go straight. All right. So there's some sort of escort, something going on, because all these little police motorcycle guys are coming out. So I'm wondering who the VIP is, who's getting all this attention. But anyway. So in Target, every single item is precisely categorized down to even the barcode, you know, like technically barcodes do precisely categorize every item you ever purchase. But only in Target do you know to look for basic, you know, aisle 5, bay 6, row, you know, shelf 3, and then section 8. You know, so the thing is, it's called Target, the store. And Targets, I think about people, like how classified, or I'm sorry, categorized are Targets, targeted individuals. How perfect is their little system, either for good or for bad? Like there could be the viewpoint of, this is protection, we have to now sort of, you know, we have to now make sure this person goes out at certain times, avoids these crowds, so forth and so on, and blah blah blah. But interestingly, I bought like 4 1.5 liter bottles here at Trader Joe's, which is over there, and 2 of these dark chocolate lovers chocolate bar things. Really there's 2 in each little box, so technically I got 4 bars. They're like 99 cents each or less, you know, so it's a pretty good deal, and it helps with a chocolate fix for a while. Get this, mathematicians, the total came to $7.14. Before the total came up, I was talking to the register guy and I was like, we'll split the whole thing in half. I'll put 2 bottles in one of the chocolate bar boxes in my bag that I carry on my back, a backpack, dry bag, whatever it is. And if you don't mind putting the 2 other water bottles in the other chocolate bar box in, you know, one double bag. That would be great. So I split the order physically exactly in half. That was my desire. Then the total comes up on the register, $7.14. Immediately I realized, wow, 7 is exactly half of 14. Isn't that interesting? So today we're on demi baguette, we are on halvers, we are on splits, and that's how I could see it. I don't necessarily function this way every day, it just came up. So I'm kind of curious what the dealio is today. Interestingly, the word demi came up last night, or demi, however you want to pronounce it, but you know how you have demi baguettes? and they are half the size of a larger French baguette per se, and it's the small baguettes. So that word came up and I wondered about it. So here we go. Heading on back. So in earlier videos I was talking about ice cream, and also you scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. And people have applied the word ice cream or ice cream to a million different scenarios, and it could be used sadly in a dating sexual format, if people were that stupid, you know what I mean, to use those terms to insinuate something, or actually people who had to scream, like terrorized, people who've been terrorized and screamed. So it's an issue that people are up to no good, scaring people and causing people to scream, or provoking people and causing people to flip out and scream that way. It's a problem. So anyway, on the way out of Trader Joe's, I noticed they have a new bag that says Virginia ham. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one before. So I was like, what's up with Virginia? Like, it keeps coming up. There's like tons of, you know, Virginia license plates around. We've had Florida and Virginia show up. Texas has always been here. But it's unusual to see those two states in particular driving around Philadelphia. Usually you have the basic tri-state area of Delaware, although Marva, you know, Virginia's a bit of a stretch for Philadelphia. So it would be like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, maybe Maryland. We don't get a lot of Maryland. And then it spreads out from there. Here's Nuts to You, and they have really good nut butter, like almond butter, and it's expensive though is the issue. So, but it is better to eat, like, say, almond butter, no oil, just, you can grind it. I don't know where this oil comes from. When you see so much oil on top of stuff, I'm like, what are they doing? Because you grind it and there's no oil. Okay, so you just grind it in grinder machine. Especially with almonds, you know, they're pretty dry-ish, you know. So anything else is kind of a fake product. Anyway, heat at Dunkin' Donuts, all of a sudden my temperature went up. Kentucky over here. So anyway, talking about nut butters and the cars. So New Jersey, but oddly we have so much Florida up here. We have some Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, and Minnesota and Wisconsin. So these are odd states to show up. A couple Californias, but that's incredibly rare. But Virginia, for some reason, has been making a showing up here. So it's close to Washington, D.C., so it's all tucked in there together. So I'm wondering, you know, if there's some sort of what's going on in Virginia, and, you know, no Georgia. I have to, all right, they have the Georgia peach, that's right. It's like I have to remember what the Georgia license plate looks like. But they have a peach typically on most of their license plates.